So this is my new Akaso EK7000 4K digital camera. I'm going to show you how to insert your SD card and insert your battery. First thing you want to do is make sure that your battery is fully charged. Once you've done that, you are going to slide following the indicated arrow. You're going to look inside, and you can tell on the bottom left, you are going to match that up with the battery. So you're going to take the 3 little slots and put it in the area where the 3 notches are. You're just going to insert it, you're going to close it, and then you're going to push it back. And just like that, you have power. But what you're still going to need is you're going to still need your SD card. So in this case, I'm using the SD card that came with. It's a microSD card that was provided by Akaso. You can use all sorts of different cards. They will all insert the same way as long as it's the same size SD card. So you're going to take your SD card and you're going to look over here. There's your, you can do adapters there. But your SD card is going to go right in there. And you're going to have your SD card face towards the screen, and then you are going to insert it. I have found that it's much easier, there you go, to get it to eject it. Super easy. Just press down and it releases. But when you're putting it in, it definitely is a little finicky. And either you need long nails or a flathead screwdriver or something like that. And now you are all ready to go. So what we are going to do is this mode button is also your power button. So I'm going to turn the camera back over and I am going to hold down that button for like 2 to 4 seconds. And then it turns on. I've released the button. And when you've inserted a new SD card, it's going to say that you need to format your card. So what you have to do is that mode button on the front, you're going to hit it 4 times repeatedly in a fast motion. It's not holding down. It's just a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop, and then you're going to get that screen right there. And that screen right there, then you're going to hit the red button on the top. And then it's going to take you into your settings. Now, to adjust these settings, you're going to use the buttons on the side of the camera. So I'm going to go down. And since we're looking specifically on how to format, you're going to go down. Keep going. Oh, there it is. There we go. And so in order to select it, you're going to hit the red button on the top of the camera and you're going to select it. And then you are going to say whether you want to format it no or yes. And we will go down to yes. We will format it. And again, we are going to click that red button on the top. Please wait a moment. It's been completed and now it's been formatted. So just like that, you're ready to start taking pictures. Other things that you can do while you're in here, video resolution, you can adjust it. And then to select it, you're going to hit the red button again on top. And so you can go through and do what your video resolution is. We are going to do the highest resolution at this point. So we're going to select that by hitting the red button. Then we can go down to image stabilization. Again, we are going to select it and we are going to turn our image stabilization on. And then we're going to go down to loop recording. Oh, we're just going to leave that off for this time. Time-lapse video. Photo resolution, we are going to leave it at its, we're going to leave it at its max. So again, we're going to select it by hitting the red button on top. Self timer, we're not worried about that. Time-lapse photos, I'm currently not worried about that. Not worried about the burst photos. But again, if you're interested in any of these, you just hit that red button on top of camera and you can make adjustments in your settings that way. On the microphone, let's check out what that is by again hitting that red button on the top. At this point, we're just going to do the built-in camera, the built-in microphone, special effects, ooh, normal, black, white, retro, negative, warm, cool, green, red, blue. So we are going to select the normal, and again, we're going to hit that red little circle on the top to select it. I'm not worried about our exposure time. Upside down. What is that? Oh, yeah, we're going to leave that off. Okay. Then we're going to scroll down, power frequency, screensaver, auto power off, which those things are already in there. And then as you can set a timestamp, you can do your volume control, your beeping, language, it's already set to English, date and time, format, factory reset, and version. And just like that, you've gone through all of your settings. To leave it, all you have to do is hit that front mode button, just like that. Okay, as far as other things that you can do to it, we can choose to record. So up in the left, it's recording. If you want to choose to take pictures, we can also set it up for waiting for Wi-Fi connection. Press down to turn off Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi off. Wi-Fi on. By holding it down, that turns off the camera. And you can see it's off because there's no light on the little white circle. Okay, so what I'm going to do before we do anything is personally, because we are going to be using this underwater today, is I am just going to clean everything off, the nice glass cleaner, and I'm going to insert it into its underwater container. Now, the one thing I keep hearing about the underwater container is how important it is to get it perfect. So all you're going to do is it's already going to be open because you've removed it. So now you're going to place it back in there properly where the lens is on the waterproof container. And you're going to close it. And then when you close it, you are going to take this black bar and you're going to find the lip that is here. There's a little lip right there. And you are going to put that black lip bar right there on the little lip, and then you're going to take the back of the whole black lever and you're going to push it down. And by doing so, you have just inserted your camera into your waterproof container. It explains on the back, you can see the explanation of how to put it in the waterproof container. Now to turn it on, you're going to hold that front silver button for 2 to 4 seconds, and it's going to turn it on. And then see, we are ready to go. In order to start recording, you're going to hold the little button on top and see how your little camera in the far left corner becomes red. And to stop, all you're going to do is simply tap on that button on the top right, which again is that button. So when it's not in the container, that button is a red circle. And when it is in the waterproof container, it's a silver button. And same where those buttons that were red on the side have become silver buttons. So many exciting features. I am very, very excited to use this today. So let's go along on our journey of using our new Akaso EK7000 4K action camera.